Alright, we have to update you guys on this whole Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez situation because it just seems to keep getting crazier and crazier. There's still a lot of speculation and allegations, but since our last video, Megan has commented about the situation yet again. Her bodyguard has spoken out. There's allegedly a tape of the incident, and the LAPD have officially opened an investigation. As you can see, we got a lot to update you guys regarding this situation, so sit back, relax, and let me inform you right now on InformOverload. What's up, guys? I'm your host today, Jared Bronstein, and when I tell you this story seems to be changing on a daily basis, well, we may need to make a third video by the time you guys see this one. If you haven't checked out the original video we did, be sure to, otherwise this video won't make as much sense. As always, I'll be replying to some of your comments from a previous video to wrap this one up, but for now, let's get right into it. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, in the early hours of July 12th, Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and her friend Kelsey Nicole were all pulled over by authorities after reports of gunfire. Originally, sources said someone had fired shots in the air and then drove off, which led to the police pulling the rappers over within minutes of the alleged incident. Originally, reports claimed there were 3 of them in the car. Megan cut her foot on glass, and Tory was arrested for carrying a concealed weapon in his vehicle. According to the police report, Lanez was arrested on felony charges at 4:40 a.m. and released on a $35,000 bond around 10:30 a.m. the same morning. He has a court date scheduled for October 13th. Following news of the incident, there was a lot of confusion and assumptions being made, so Megan Thee Stallion set the record straight by posting a note to her Instagram page. The note explained how she was not arrested and in fact the victim of a crime where someone was intentionally trying to hurt her. She also admitted that she was suffering from gunshot wounds and needed surgery to remove the bullets. However, as per TMZ, a police spokesperson said, I quote, "At the time Megan Thee Stallion was with police, she did not report that she was the victim of any crime, and the LAPD has not received any additional information at this time." Sources also claimed witnesses weren't being very cooperative. There was speculation that Kelsey Nicole, one of Megan's best friends, was potentially involved as she was seen in the car with Tory and Megan. She took to Instagram to set the record straight, saying she was not involved in the shooting of Megan. In a now deleted tweet, one of Megan's producers threatened Lanez, telling him to count his days. He did, however, retweet another now deleted tweet and captioned it, "I hope y'all don't believe he was defending her. This is a bull story." Megan's bodyguard has also spoken out on Instagram, posting a now deleted story note which read, "If you know me and you know her well enough, not only do you know I wasn't physically present during Sunday morning's events, but you know why. If you don't know me or her well enough, she good, I'm here now, and she'll never step foot outside without me. Plus some people who don't aim at her feet present." And it seems there are reports that Tory allegedly shot at Megan after she and her friend got into an argument with Tory and tried to leave the car. A source told Page 6, Tory fired the shots from within the vehicle while Megan was outside trying to leave. There is video and the police are investigating. This is a case of a man physically harming and abusing a woman. There have been claims that there is cell phone footage of the incident itself, but a spokesperson with the LAPD wouldn't confirm that with Page 6, and went on to explain that any video footage would, I quote, "not be released until the case goes to court in order to protect the integrity of the case. The detectives are seeking information regarding the shooting involving Daystar Peterson, Tory's real name, and the investigation is still ongoing. I'm not privileged to what the detectives have right now." Although it seems quite evident that Tory likely was the one to shoot, it seems no one is talking. Megan did tweet on July 17th, "Black women are so unprotected and we hold so many things in to protect the feelings of others without considering our own. It might be funny to y'all on the internet and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life and I'm real life hurt and traumatized." Tory hasn't posted anything on his social media since July 10th, but here's where things get even more interesting. The night of the shooting, Tory and Megan were at Kylie Jenner's pool party, and checking Megan's Instagram, it seems she isn't following Tory, Kylie, or her very good friend Kelsey Nicole. Now, as silly as that may sound, when she first publicly spoke out regarding the incident, she ended her note with, I quote, "This whole experience was an eye-opener and a blessing in disguise. I hate that it took this experience for me to learn how to protect my energy." And according to TMZ, the LAPD have officially opened an investigation after looking into the allegations that Megan suffered gunshot wounds. Originally, they were told she cut her foot on glass, and in a video which has been making the rounds online, as the 3 are being pulled over by police, you could see bloody footsteps coming from Megan. However, now with the allegations being made against Tory by various sources which have remained unnamed, it seems the LAPD are looking into things. TMZ claims law enforcement officials told them detectives have now opened an assault with a deadly weapon investigation into what allegedly happened early Sunday morning, shortly before cops pulled over Tory's chauffeur-driven SUV in the Hollywood Hills. As previously mentioned, many believe there were only 3 people in the car, Tory, Megan, and her friend Kelsey. In the video when they get pulled over, you only see 3 people, with Tory on the ground, Megan walking back, and Kelsey getting out of the car and laying on the ground. If there was in fact a chauffeur, that could completely change the outcome of this situation, as he could be a witness and the most credible source regarding what happened. Aside from this, sources close to Tory have told TMZ that if he is charged with the shooting, he'll likely claim it was accidental, and considering how the investigation is being considered assault with a deadly weapon and not attempted homicide, then that could mean law enforcement is under the impression this was an accident. Now, considering how Megan said herself she was the victim of someone trying to physically harm her, I think it's quite evident that this was no accident, and I understand the whole no snitching thing. Considering how Megan has said she was a victim of a man trying to harm a woman, her bodyguard and one of her producers threatened Tory publicly, and Kelsey Nicole has claimed she was not involved in the shooting but was there, well, I mean, it isn't hard to put 2 and 2 together. That being said, as of now, no one is cooperating with the LAPD, so it's making things a lot harder on them. Should any other information come to light regarding the situation, we'll be sure to let you guys know. And with the way this whole thing has been going, well, I won't be surprised if there's an update in the next day or two. Thankfully, Megan is going to make a full recovery, and I certainly do hope they get to the bottom of this one way or another. If the allegations are true, well, Tory may have to beef up his security a little bit, as it appears a lot of people on Megan's team and even beyond are ready to handle it themselves. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but for now, let's reply to some comments from the original video covering this story. Kirsten Justice said, "Y'all so quick to defend Tory, but Meg unfollowed him on all platforms, and it was later confirmed Kelsey was in the back seat, so who shot her than a ghost? Everyone defending him are about to look like fools when all the info comes to light." Honestly, I would agree with you, but as you saw when the video was posted, this information had not come out. So I'm not a fortune teller, I can't tell what happens in the future. I was going based off of what I saw in my sources, which actually claimed that they believed Tory was trying to defend her. Again, you know, so I can't really predict, you know, what's going to happen in 2-3 days from now. So based on what I read, I wasn't necessarily defending Tory. I was just saying could have been an accident. Apparently there was an altercation where Tory was with her, and they were saying that Tory was trying to defend her from whoever they had that altercation with at the Hollywood Hills. So I appreciate you, you know, I guess trying to take what I said out of context, but I don't know, just like look when the video was uploaded and you could see it was uploaded before all the information came out. Aside from that, some of our videos are pre-recorded a day or two before you guys see them. So yeah. That's why we do this though, we update you guys, right? Kevin Garza said, "Jared, it's called street code, you don't snitch. She's from Houston, we don't do that here. No matter what, she's gonna have people get him back if it was Tory. No telling what really happened though, it'll come out though." I just don't get that whole street code. I understand it, but my mentality is like, again, I'm not from the streets, so maybe I don't know. But the way I see it is like, if you come from the streets and you make it to a level of success, I don't know, why would, like, who you're with is who you're with, and you just go to the top with them. I mean, I guess, you know, how would she know that Tory would do this? So I was gonna say, like, why associate? I don't know. It's just a messy situation. I think the whole street code thing is I don't know. You just, like, people ride with you, and if they don't, like, it is what it is. I mean, what's the best case that comes out of this if they don't snitch? Like, someone goes after Tory? I mean, is that better? I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me, I don't know. Ellen Carlson said, "Kylie Jenner is to blame, she cursed them," quoting me, "seems legit." Well, obviously you didn't pick up on the sarcasm there, and I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully you see this comment knowing I was joking. And if your dad's Eric Carlson, he's a great hockey player, so tell him I say hi. Anyways guys, that's it for this one. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you in the next one.